What's up, folks? Jay and Juna back again for another episode of Level Ups for you guys here on YouTube. What
hmm
episode is this, Juna?
I've lost track. We've done so many. This is awesome. So
Yeah, between this, I think I don't know, we're in double digits on YouTube,
we're in
but
double digits.
we've also done like 30 or 40 between my inner circle and the shirt heads. That said, we'll tear the band-aid off here. If you guys are interested in getting your designs leveled up, you can come join us in the shirt heads. It's a 7-day free trial. It's only $7 for now. Price will be going up eventually. And then if
hmm
you want more strategy or anything like that, you can upgrade to basically the inner circle. That's only
hmm
$37 a month right now. And that also, if you did go that way, includes your $7
hmm
basically free admission to shirt heads anyway. So
That's
kind
right.
of a win-win there.
It
But
is.
the design we're going to do today is this one is Tamika's here, nurse practitioner. So
Ooh.
some days I
Okay.
rock it and some days it rocks me. Either way, we're rocking. So this will
Rockin'
be a fun one.
nurses. Rockin'
Yeah.
nurses.
I'll start
Thanks,
it
man.
for 25 minutes and see how it goes.
Yeah.
So
And go.
what
All
we're going
right.
to do here, the whole point of this is basically creating something that we would actually put in our own shops.
That's the idea. That's the idea. I'm looking for nurse t-shirts right now just to get some
Yeah, I'm going to
stuff.
look at nurse too.
Got some rockin' nurses would be cool.
I did a nurse practitioner one on Amazon and it 5 years later it still sells. So like
Wow.
one or two
That
a
is
month.
amazing.
Yeah, pretty cool for sure. So looking at nurse here, we got lots.
Yeah, we got lots. I found a good one, I think. Well, it needs some work from what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get all those nurse practitioner.
So
Nurse.
my understanding of a nurse practitioner is basically like you can do everything a doctor can, right? A nurse practitioner, they can
Oh,
have their
I
own
had
practice, I think. So nurse practitioner, here you go. Brain of a doctor, heart of a nurse.
nurse practitioner. Wow, that's a long word.
That's the another thing, right? Is like trying to make things look good that are long.
Yeah. Yes. I love the erase tool now.
Yeah.
Oh, you got like a superhero going on.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to remix this.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say something along the lines of make it like a rockin' nurse.
Oh yeah, we can do. Are you gonna AI it? Yeah, this is a good one because I like that we have all the words of it, but then we can add graphics to it to like make it stand out, right?
Yep.
I have I have a bunch of graphics. Whether or not I can make everything work together after putting in the words.
Said make her more rock and roll vibe instead of superhero, and she is flashing the rock on sign. So I'm hoping for like the devil's horns here, but I
Yeah.
don't know if devil's horns will be understood by AI. I've never tried to do it, so we'll see what happens.
Oh,
You know how sometimes the AI doesn't understand what you mean?
yep.
Well, I
It
think
doesn't.
everybody's been there, right?
Yeah.
So I need to write nurse practitioner now. I will say, Tamika, I like how you kind of put it up on an angle because, and the way you stacked it, because practitioner is such a long word that you can't
Yeah.
probably have nurse practitioner all one line. It would be like, take up the whole
Yeah.
bumper of a car if it was, right?
That was smart. Oh, there's a
That's cool.
rocking. Yeah.
Okay, we need to see the whole nurse though.
You know, AI is cool, but why
Why would
does
it
it
even
think?
give me this, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. I'm
So
like,
this is
come
cool.
on. This is like basic stuff you should know, AI. You're smarter than this.
Zoom out and remove the guitar. I think I like this one better with the, oh, they're both cool. I'm going to do that for both. This one, zoom out and remove the guitar. This one also zoom out and remove the guitar. Hopefully this works because why would you even spit it out if it doesn't fit? Hopefully zoom out works. But otherwise,
Come
these
on.
are so almost there.
Yeah, they're so close.
Man. So it understood my rock on sign, so I'm gonna remix this now, but with Nano Banana.
I'm gonna try and do this on a black though too, because right now I have it on a pink, and if it was on black, it'd be more rocker. Yeah, sometimes AI is great, and then other times you're like, no. I'm surprised, even though we've played with AI so long, like I'm surprised sometimes that it does the extra arms or extra fingers. I'm like, whoa, I thought we were past this. Trying to think like what else could I add to make it more rocker? Like you got the rocker thing down, I think.
I just asked it for rocker, literally,
Yeah.
and that's funny. Oh my gosh.
Again?
This is unbelievable.
Oh, good. It's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So it gave me this kind of like 80s rocker vest, but it
Yeah.
says stethoscope rocks, IVDC instead of ACDC, med rock, Instead of machine head, it says
Okay.
vaccine heads. What? Amazing. And the stethoscope on top of her vintage nurse hat here, I don't know if you could
Yeah.
see that, but it's a
Yeah.
skull.
Just that alone would be cool.
Killed it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool. This is cool.
Oh, wow. You're leaning heavy into the rocker. I love it.
I don't know
You
which one
know,
to use. These are both awesome.
I
Guess
know.
we'll.
Both. Why not both?
Kittle's eraser is magic, and you'll see as I erase, it actually shrinks up the border here, which is really nice.
Yeah, I love that.
Just gonna delete all the tattoo flash on the side that I don't need. Gonna do the same down here.
That does look very rocker. Wonder if I can take a rocker style t-shirt design and turn it into a nurse practitioner, go the other way.
This is awesome. I'm excited for this. We got 11 minutes to go. Finally getting what I need here. So
Nice.
make her a person of color and standing confidently. We'll see what happens here. So that way I can tap into both quickly. So you have like a white nurse here, a light skin Caucasian that you could easily swap out, the hair color, and then it fits from black to
Very,
blonde or whatever. And then
very
we can do
smart.
a person of color here, and then you can obviously choose ethnicities if you want. So let's go with nurse practitioner here. What? I need some kind of rockin' style font now.
Yeah,
Sir.
that's the thing. And Kittl has a lot of good ones.
Ooh, I like this. Gave her spikes on the shoulders. Did this one have spikes? No. IVDC on the mask. That's great. Wow. I think I like the hair up, a bun of braids. This is tied back. I think up. Oh, tough one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with up. So let's remix you. That'll do. Set it on a white background. So we're gonna keep the quality there. Nurse practitioner.
Nice. That's looking good. I'm trying to go the rocker way, see what happens.
Nurse practitioner. Sometimes a rocket, sometimes. That's awesome. Oh yeah, this is cool up here. What do you
That's
got going
more
on there?
that's more rocker, right?
I'm
Weirdo.
stealing these over here, your words, so I don't have to retype them
Yeah, go for it.
because I
Make
am
sure
that
I spelled them
lazy.
right. Some days I rock it, some days it rocks me. Yeah, okay, good.
I
Hopefully I
actually
didn't spell
like
anything wrong.
I actually like this font too.
It kind of worked with the rocker thing, huh?
Bring to front. It definitely does. Want her boots over top. Some days I rock it, some days it rocks me. I'm just gonna group that. Totally cheating. But
Oh, there's no cheating in Kittl.
I like this font a lot. It looks rocky, but it's
Yeah,
not. It's not too much.
I need to need a good graphic for my other one. This would be good for Mother's Day too. Some could be a Mother's Day gift that of a
Totally.
nurse, right? Right. I'm gonna look up some more nurse stuff. Oh, maybe in illustrations there's some kind of nurse. I got this nurse. I saw the hero nurse that you found in the illustrations.
Oh yeah. No. Zoom out. If we zoom out, like what would be a 6 foot test here? I don't think I can see the P as much as I want to. So we'll edit transform. We can bring you down more. So nice to be able to use this edit transform. So if you guys didn't see what I was doing here, I just went pick something like this. You can go transformation and then distort, and then it gives you all the things you can play with. But the best part about this is still editable text. And when you click off it, it goes right into the position you had set, all offset and everything. So still
Wow.
really, it's cool.
Yeah, I love it.
I love Kittle's text editing
Yeah,
tools here.
they
So
are
close
to
out a
beat.
bit. And then the other thing we can do here, because I don't like how this U is offset, you can Shift Command O, or you can just come over here to outline text, and then it's all one shape now. But what we can do to edit this now is if you just want to edit like one letter, for example, you just double click on it, and now I can edit any of these individually. You can see the letters, the boxes being selected there. So I can just kind of rotate this, move this up a bit, move this down, make this a little bigger, slightly overlapped. I think that looks way cooler, and
And
it kind of
customize
flows
them.
more now, right? So you could have nurse practitioner, just kind of fits better here. And now that this is in a situation I like, I can also do Shift Command O to outline text here. And then I can come in here, double click and edit only one letter. So now I can just kind of double click again and you get these pen points. And these pen points are great because you can just kind of move them around.
Totally custom.
Yeah. And let's say I want this out here a little more. I want to make this a little fatter, but I want this line to come down here. All you have to do is select the ones you don't want and hit delete, or tap on it and hit delete. Tap on this guy and hit delete. And now we've got double click to click off. And now we got a way fatter left side of the A. Super simple to do. It's kind of ridiculous how easy it is, but I You know what I mean? Like I just like playing with
Hmm.
the texture. And I'm just going to select these and bring that up a bit so that it's a shorter C. And then I can just kind of tweak like this. And if we zoom in here, we've got a couple of points here that shouldn't be there. So I can just click on it and delete. And again, just to get these points, all you have to do is double click on your shape. Double click and now you've got this. And if it has this sharp edge that you don't like, all you have to do is double click on it and now you've got curves that you can play with. So I'll just leave it as a curve, and then you can always adjust these with these little tiny arms here and pull the curves out as big and little as you want to get whatever desired effect you're looking for. Super simple to use, and it's kind of, game changing that way, because I feel like they took the best parts of, the Adobe Illustrators of the world and rolled it into Kittl here without all the extra crap that Adobe has to offer now. Like, what did you say before? They got too bloated?
They added a lot of stuff, but then for us, for t-shirts, right? Like we
Yeah,
don't need all that stuff. We just need a select few of those things, and like cool, you have that, but I'm not gonna ever use it.
right. For real. Way too bloated, and it was too much to learn. Like, and I
Yeah.
felt like it was just way too much to
Hmm.
have to kind of digest and relearn every time. The only thing I'll do now is take you, and the color I'm going to play with here. I think I want the gray of this jacket. I don't
This
think
would
that's
actually
light
work.
enough. So let's go with you. Select you and select you. And then we'll go to color again and just make it a little lighter. So I'm just dragging it up here to make it a little lighter. So that way we have a little more contrast between the darkness of the boot over top of the letter here. And
Yeah.
I think that looks pretty awesome. And another thing you can easily add if you wanted to, you could add, a name here, or let's say, since 2020, if maybe they were around since COVID hit and they deserve to be recognized, right? You can kind of fit these in where they fit, which is kind of nice now. And I think that works for an addition. If you wanted to add personalization or something, right? Something custom there, pretty cool. But I really like how this turned out here. I'm going to ungroup, and I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger, because I'm going to take this. If you click on the sidebar here where you have the measurements, so like basically the ruler, you can kind of pull out a guideline
Yeah.
here,
I
and
use that all the time.
I'm ignoring this tail on the end here. I'm just going to go to the meat and potatoes of the body of the end. So it's going to go there, and that's where I want these guys to be roughly. And I'm going to do another one on this side, and that's where I kind of want that to be. So if it feels off visually, and again, we're ignoring the tails here, I'm just going to the meat and potatoes of the T. I think that's a little more aligned and looks pretty cool. Then you can just select these and delete it whenever you want, so they're not impeding your view here. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. We need to bring her up a bit. The other thing you can easily do now is swap in this one, right? The Nurse of Color. Where's Juna at over here? Well, you're going crazy on all kinds. I like that. That's a good nurse for this one.
Trying to find one. Yeah.
Wow, these are cool. Look at this. These nurses are badass for sure.
Having fun with
Um,
AI over here.
I'm going to make a duplicate here because we're going to have some fun here now. So we're going to ungroup this. We're just going to decrease the space between the lines here so it looks a little more natural. Some days I rock it. No need to reinvent the wheel. Some days I rock it. And then we'll go down here. And I'm going to leave out the either way we're rocking. I don't think it needs to be in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So I want this now, visual hierarchy, right? So nurse practitioner since 2020, if you want to have it in there. Some days I rock it, think needs to be bigger and higher. So we read it first, and
Hmm.
then some days it rocks me.
This is a challenging one for sure.
But it's a fun one.
It's just fun. Trying to look for some more rocker things I can put. I don't know. Something about splattered paint makes me think of blood, so I don't know if I want to.
I mean, it is nurse life, right?
Yeah. Maybe it matches. You got the, oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like how you split it up instead of just on the line. A lot of times I think by default we think just straight across, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to be.
Shift Command O to convert to outlines, and then I can add a border to it.
Yep.
And we can make the border the same color as the background so that when we download it with the background, it will have. Don't want to hide the boots here though, so maybe we move you. Oh yeah, this looks way better. The boot needs to be seen. Either way, we're rocking. This is cool. I like it. It's a lot of text, so it's hard to lay out, right? I actually don't like this one nearly as much now, so I'm just going to move you over here So the old option drag, it's way faster than copying and
Oh
pasting.
yeah,
And
option
I'm just going
drags.
to upgroup. I'm going to remove the either way we're rocking here on this one. Much bigger and way more of a focus here, and just kind of close this in and out. I think this alone like that looks pretty cool too.
Yeah,
I think the
yeah, that
letters
could
are too
work.
far to the right, so I'm just going to double click and go in here, and we can move these around now, right? So as soon as you double click, oh yeah, too much of a gap there. So we can move you, and then we can move you, but we can also rotate a little bit, double click, and then I can move my individual letters, move these all over, and then rotate this guy so it kind of fits a little more, I think. Same with you. So we're making our own kind of curve here. Now we're kind of on the same sort of within our boundaries a little bit more. And I still don't like how the space is here. So we'll do you, rotate you a bit, and I feel like this guy needs to be a little bigger. Add a period here too. Some days I rock it, some days it rocks me. I'm going to ungroup and give you a little more breathing room. So line height, you're good there. And we're just going to pull you down a bit and pull you up a bit. So we got kind of the same here. Oh, I don't like how this is the exact sum. Shift Command O again, and now I can kind of just tweak this a little bit, click off it, and then it's still grouped, just so it doesn't look the exact same kind of flow as that. But I think that looks awesome too. So we got two here, nurse practitioner on that end. You can do what you want with this since 2020. I'm going to leave it in here because it kind of fits nicely in here. But those are my two, and you can easily swap in this nurse here of color for sure for the rockin', and I would absolutely recommend you do that because these are great, and I still love this stethoscope
Yeah,
skull
the
thing.
style's cool.
That's crazy. So lots of fun. Definitely can do that. And then of course with Juna you get a whack load of stuff. So
I only got two. Well, one's black and one's white, but I'm
this is
playing
cool.
around with the mask here. I think this mask's too heavy. Or textures, I mean. Let's see what other.
It looks good though. Some days I rock
Yeah,
it, some days it rocks me. It's great.
yeah, that one. Maybe that one.
Yeah, these three turned out awesome.
Yeah, that's the same one I used, but this one I'm gonna get rid of some of these other ones. I was gonna go the fun route with the kawaii stuff because that's my theme, but hey, this was a good challenge.
Some days it rocks me. Yeah, these look good too. I like the two different colors. I like this nurse one on the pink.
Yeah, that
Cool too.
was the original template is similar, but of course not that many words, so I had to kind of adjust. But it was on pink with black letters, so it got me like halfway there.
Nice. And then of course you got to do one on black, right? Because it
You
always looks
got
good
to
on
because
black.
it's rocker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I didn't do, but this would be very easy to do on black. Just set it on black and make the text white or
Mhm.
even light blue or a white color that's in here. Super simple to do. The image
Yeah.
doesn't have to change.
Yeah, do it. Then I can play around with some more textures over here.
Sure.
Do I like that one or do I
Airport
not?
5 color, selection color, make you white, and then that's it, right? Easy peasy. Get you out of the way. But just like that, it looks great on black. Actually, oops, got to remove this out of the way here. I think it's a little too white, so let's a little less obnoxious. Yeah, I think that looks really cool.
Oh, that does look more rocker, huh? On the black.
Yeah,
Ooh,
of course, right? It has to be. Yeah,
good
that's me
job.
done. They look
Good
great.
job.
You done over here too?
Yeah, just playing around with two texture.
Awesome.
They're the same thing, but with textures. I think I still like the original texture I put on here.
I do too.
But the other one's just too much. Sometimes there's too much texture, you know?
Yep. And if you did want to check out Kittl, you can try my coupon code down below. It's Jay's Way. It'll be in the top comment. I'll get you 25% off your annual subscription. Huge deal, huge break, and so much fun to leverage, the type tools and the pen tools here to be able to make something completely unique that not everyone's going to have, right? That's the way you can kind of change the text here.
Stand out for sure. And look how fast we did these.
And if you want a chance to get your designs done too, you can always check out the free trial for our Shirt Heads community on School. And yeah, we'll see you on the flip side.